And here's another place I never really checked out. But you can see barbed wire fences. This was an old building that collapsed long ago. See these barbed wire right here? Goes through here, so I'm gonna metal detect the hell out of this too. See this, all this metal? Be having the damn thing. What's this here? Looks like there's some plastic. You can, I know guys that have dug privies too. You know, found a lot of good stuff, bottles, marbles, coins. And to be honest with you, I mean, I don't know, this was obviously cleared along the way. I don't know how to really date this stuff properly. There's virtually no information about these houses and buildings. What's interesting, this was actually a 2,000 acre tract at one time. As you can see there, obviously there were tires that were being made at the time, but that could have been, had nothing to do with the building, just a place to dump later on. But anybody I know on YouTube that's into metal detecting, as soon as I get this place finished and come down, we'll metal detect. See, this was all like something was here at one time. There's going to be something here in the future, a nudist colony. I'm going to get Jabo down here. Mary's going to play security with a crossbow. So there's no noises, no ballistics. Yeah, but this is all like pretty clear. You can see so much better here, back in here. I think I might get the excavator and take a couple scoops out of the creek and look at it. But you see, here's a big pile too. Who knows what's there? And to be honest with you, I know guys that have like got a lot of Indian relics. Any ones I'm finding, I'm sending to Mary. And Indians were all over around here, but it seems to me, guys have told me they found them everywhere, and I've talked to plenty of guys who've been here whole their life and never found one. So I don't really know what to believe. But who knows what's under there? Maybe nothing. It's interesting though, going in these places. I wouldn't call it virgin territory, but it's not very inhabited over the years, you know. Used to be doing a lot of partying here. Daisy likes the woods. She loves it down in Georgia. And look at how this tree is hollowed out, catching water. So I'll be interested to, bet I'll find some cool things. Now, right down the road was a Confederate gun repair shop, so they were around here. But as best as I can tell, I mean, I have an interest in the Civil War, but not big time. I had a really good collection of letters. Actually, I still do have about 50 good letters. Civil War. Actually, I have a huge collection left. One huge collection left. It's loaded with Civil Wars of a traveling pastor. I tried to donate it to the state of Ohio, and they never called me back. It's worth probably $75, $100. 4 killer diaries as the Civil War progressed. All sorts of correspondence between a preacher and the Civil War guys during and after the war. Just beautiful collection. You can look it up, Samuel D. Bates, B-A-T-E-S. had a connection with Hillsdale College. I had an antique guy get a hold of me one time and told me that Pat Sajak was interested in it. He's got a tie to Hillsdale College, and I said, well, give him my number, and I never heard from anybody. I am going to sell it, but I just, I got a few good things left. But I like that stuff to go to a place. The guy was from Ohio, Samuel D. Bates. Look it up. And it's pretty interesting. I got some other good diaries left. Not many, though. A couple good pieces of beveled and stained glass. You'd be kicking it. Daisy, you just be kicking it? See, and you'll see like berms here sometimes. And there wasn't a creek here. I just don't know. You'd be kicking it though. Where you at, Dazer? Where you at, Daze? Hey, girl. Good girl. Daisy sleeps a lot better at night when I do this with her. I get lost back here constantly. See, here's more barbed wire. So you know something was going on. But the thing about it is, for a long time, it was one family owned it, so I don't get the multiple locations unless they were long gone by the time this family had owned it for 150 years. I just don't know. I don't want to just make up stories. I am going to build a little small, like, two-person trailer, really kind of like a mini camper that I can haul back here with the four-wheeler, put it in a different location all the time. See, like, here's a rubber hose. You're just kicking it. Look at the moss on this tree, how green it is. See, now I've already dug. I got some glass jars saved. I dug a little bit. As a matter of fact, I left it shoveled back here. I gotta get. There's a privy here, so I know there's good stuff down there somewhere. I got some original ball jars. I'll show you. If you ever, nobody can get a hold of me, you wonder where I'm at and you can't get a hold of me, it's because I had a heart attack back here. If that ever happens, man, I'm screwed. I'm here for days on end by myself. I mean, I'm fine with it. Be doing me a favor, be giving the vultures something to eat. I was reading an interesting thing in the vulture book. They do eat human bodies in different countries like Mongolia and China and India. It's actually giving back to Mother Nature as a food source. And the poet, if you bothered researching him, Lew Welch, that was his intentions of getting back into dust to dust. See, here's some jars that I found last time. These are nice too. ball jars. I got a shovel back here. Back here I started digging. I lose my interest pretty quick. Especially with these Pribies. Here's some more jars too. And I lose my interest because I'm just digging up all sorts of shit. Not what I want. Here's my shovel I bought. And I got a rake here too. I kept thinking I'd be coming back here. This is what I move my things from my rocks. You'd be kicking it. But there's a lot of old bottles. Not that old, 1920s, something like that. I'll find something good. Now, supposedly this had been clear cut. If it was over 100 years ago. Well, sometimes I believe it, sometimes I don't. I don't because I see trees this size that would not be that tall in 100 years. And then I do because these are typical loblolly pines that you would expect to be about this tall after a cutting years ago. So it's kind of a mystery. See, here's like a big old tree, that one with the moss on it. It's kind of interesting how it got skin like that. It's a really nice day today. Just be kicking it. I never went down this left way to look at this stuff. And another thing that I find kind of interesting around here, and that is that the way whoever it is had it decided to make these trails. Let me tell you, back when these trails in open areas, I can't imagine how long it took to make the ground like this. Stumps, trees, take you forever, even with big, heavy equipment. So I'd just be kicking it. So, I really don't know. It's super quiet back here all the time. Hear this, listen, be quiet. Now on the right, under the right circumstances, this is a Friday. If you're real quiet and the wind is coming from the right direction, usually the east, you can hear a little bit the jets up at like 35,000, 40,000 feet. They're still high because they're 90 miles east of Atlanta, Hartsfield. But if there's any little bit of wind, you never hear them. It's not loud, like, taking off or anything, but, and like a night like tonight, if they're landing into the west, which they do most of the time, you'll see them turning from the northeast, coming down from the North Carolina, the east coast, and turning right for the ILS on 27. One of the ILS's on 27. You'd be kicking it. Daisy went ahead of me. I knew she'd come running back. I'm coming, hon. I'm coming. I knew when she heard this. I'm coming, hon. Come on, girl. Come on. Go ahead. Get up. Go on. Jump. Jump. Go on. Come on. Jump. Come on. Jump, hon. Getting tired? Come on. We'll go bye-bye. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Atta girl. Excited, huh? Party.